Hello on Friday. This is take 3. This is an HD camera and the sound is skipping. What's happened over there? Yeah, the sound is skipping. It could be me. I've only looked with cameras. I think even if I were to buy an expensive camera, I'd have a problem. I've got a problem with the iPhone camera, the webcam, as you know. I've got this camera and I've already done 2 takes and the sound is clear, it's not distorting, but it's skipping. Perhaps it could be me, like when I was driving the trucks and the fuses and bulbs kept blowing. Fuses and bulbs kept blowing. And the fitter said, "I reckon it's you cunt." I said, "Fuck off, you bastard." And the boss said, "Hey, you two, call it." So, you know, perhaps I've got a lot of electricity in my body. Anyway, Rob's going to give us a blast in a minute. That thing, and people are sending messages through to Facebook, that noise. Go away, you assholes. So Rob's going to, in a minute, play a rousing, stirring hymn. Stand up for Jesus. Now, Anderson asked Sam recently if he was prepared. Focus is out. Anderson asked Sam if he was prepared to die for Jesus, and Sam said, "Yes, I am." So, are you going to stand up for Jesus, Sam? Stand up for Jesus? You better. I don't know why the picture seems a bit distorted. I put the zoom on, that's what it is. Anyway, this sex maniac on the top floor, Big Rita. There used to be 2 Ritas here. One was a little Rita and she's Big Rita. And Olive, she hated her. You know, bloody woman, I can't stand her. If she comes to my door once more. I said, "Come on, Olive's a nice lady." Nice! She hated her. Now last year Olive was fine. She had a go at me because I got back in with Rita. And Olive said to somebody, "Be careful what you say to Arthur, he's up Rita's arse again." I thought, how vulgar. So I had a go at Olive. I said, "You want to keep your fucking mouth shut, you nosy, interfering old bag." And it all got quite nasty. We were shouting at each other. The next minute, Olive came down with the cottage pie she did. Brought it down to me, I felt awful. Then, all of a sudden, she had a stroke. They said, "Have you heard about Olive? She's had a bad stroke." Oh dear. And she snuffed it this week, 2 days ago. Mark at the end told Big Rita upstairs this morning that Olive snuffed it. And Big Rita said, "Oh, she was a nice she was a nice lady." What? You wait till I see her. I shall tell her straight. You bloody hypocrite. You hated the woman. You told me enough times. She was a nice lady. I cannot stand hypocrisy. But Olive, yeah. Now, of course, if any of you want to tell me that all this is a coincidence, go ahead, say it. My old schoolmate Michael pinched my checkbook, forged my signature, took a large amount of money out of my bank account. Next minute found out he couldn't swallow. He was diagnosed with cancer of the esophagus, the tube that runs from your throat down to your stomach. A year later, he snuffed it. A driver in Somerset used to give me a hard time and discredit me. He's now the same age as me, retired, living down in Somerset, and he's blind. Gypsy John in the scrapyard, he went for me one day, and the only way I avoided being beat up by the animal, because I was under the trailer, I wouldn't come out. You know, he's gone. Another bloke here had a go at me once. He said, "I'll throw a fucking chair at you." You know, he's gone. Driver on the ferry humiliated me in front of everybody on the ferry, all the drivers. Next minute I heard he'd hung himself, committed suicide, and I could go on. I could bring up a list of 20 or 30 people who have been nasty towards me. So I don't know. I'm nothing special. Of course I'm not. But if it's all a coincidence, then go ahead and say so. Yeah. Sorry about the picture being out of focus. There's Rob at the organ now. So off you go again, Rob. Let's see what it sounds like this time. I've got the volume turned up as she's away next door. Here we go. Stand up for Jesus, ye soldiers of the cross. Right, you can sit down now, Sam. Yeah, so let me see what that sounds like. But it's not going to be a take 4. If this isn't right, well, I don't know what to do. It's like the mayor getting on to me about what cameras to use and what cameras not to use. I do have this problem, mate. With cameras, they don't seem to work for me. Yeah. So, that's it. It's Friday afternoon. Nice day out there. I'm going to sit outside in the sun. The sun is a natural source of vitamin D. That's why in the winter you don't get much sun and you feel lethargic and low. In the summer, when you get plenty of sun, you feel a lot better. Yeah. So any chance you get, go and sit out in the sun, get the benefit of the natural source of vitamin D. Right, I'm off.